for local law 2 of 2021. And I'm going to ask that the clerk call the roll.
Basson,
Here.
Weigelt,
Here.
Leader,
Here.
Benvenuto,
Here.
Stats,
Here.
Adams,
Here.
Mettler,
Here.
Collins,
Here.
Riley, Eldridge,
Here.
Fury,
Here.
Kirsten,
Here.
Ligonia,
Here.
Sterling,
Here.
Mia. No. Chamidas,
Here.
Mussman,
Here.
Scalera,
He's here. Here.
Guzzi,
Here.
Holtling, Morel,
Here,
Knott,
Here.
Skoda.
Present.
Thirty-two, 31 present, 304 absent. We have a quorum.
thank you. I'm going to ask the clerk to read the notice.
Okay, notice is hereby given that on the 8th day of December 2021 at 7:15 p.m., the Columbia County Board of Supervisors shall hold a public hearing virtually at a YouTube address concerning the enactment of proposed local law 2 of 2021, amending Columbia County Local Law Number 1 of 1996 to revise the organization of sections and to require the installation, maintenance, and inspection of inspectors and separators. Persons wishing to speak at the public hearing for this local law need to contact the Board of Supervisors clerk at kelly.baccaro@columbiacountyny.com or area code 518-828-1527 before 4 p.m. on December 6th, 2021 to register to speak. Upon registration, a link will be provided for you to join the public hearing portion of the meeting. This notice is given pursuant to the directive of the Columbia County Board of Supervisors, dated November 29th, 2021, Hudson, New York, Kelly S. Baccaro, Clerk of the Board, Columbia County Board of Supervisors.
Thank you. Are there any supervisors' comments regarding the local law? Any supervisors' comments regarding the local law? Any supervisor not?
Yeah, I just wanted to comment that this has been kind of a long process, but was a very needed situation for those that have been on the Public Works Committee or the Sewer Committee. We've heard about numbers of issues, things that we couldn't enforce well at in our sewer district, and Kathy is very well aware of that. And this law brings us up to more modern standards and would allow some of that enforcement in the future, as well as the fact that it combines our previous existing local law with that of Greenport, where we're now sending our sewers so that they work together much better. So I do support this.
Okay. Any other supervisors? Do we have any public on, Kelly?
There was no public signed up, sir.
Okay. With that, I'll close the public hearing. And we need to take a vote on that right now.
We do.
Okay.
Bear with me 1 second. Okay, Basson,
Yes.
Weigelt,
Yes.
Leader,
Yes.
Benvenuto,
Yes.
Stats,
Yes.
Adams,
Yes.
Mettler,
Yes.
Collins,
Yes.
Riley, Eldridge,
Yes, and thank you.
Bury,
Yes.
Kirsten,
Yes.
Ligonia,
He was on.
did we lose him?
He's frozen.
Did he raise his hand? Ligonia? Give a
Yes.
thumbs up. Okay. Sterling,
Yes.
Mia, Chamidas,
Yes.
Mussman,
Yes.
Scalera,
Yes.
Guzzi,
Yes.
Holtling,
Yes.
Morel,
Yes.
Not,
Yes.
Dakota,
Yes.
3365A, 170 nay, the local law passes.
Okay, thank you. The next public hearing I'm going to open is on the 2022 budget. I would give Kelly, do you need a chance to catch up here?
Yep, no, I'm good.
Okay. I'm
Please
gonna
take
ask-
notice that there will be a public hearing, sorry, held virtually at YouTube station on December 8th, 2021 at 7:15 PM to consider the proposed 2022 operating budget for the County of Columbia. Copies of the tentative budget may be inspected and procured at the Clerk of the Board of Supervisors office during regular business hours, also on the website. Please take further notice that said budget proposes the following as and for salaries of officials published herein in accordance with section 359 of the New York State County Law. Supervisors, 16,000 each. Deputy Chairman of the Board, there's two of them at 19,000 each. Majority Leader, 19,000. Minority Leader, 19,000. Chairman of the Board of Supervisors, 32,000. Please note, persons wishing to speak at the public hearing for the local law need to contact the Board of Supervisors Clerk Kelly .Vaccaro@columbiacountyny.com or area code 518-828-1527 before 4 PM on December 6th, 2021 to register to speak. Upon registration, a link will be provided for you to join the public hearing portion of the meeting. The public hearing thereafter followed by a meeting of the Board of Supervisors to consider any such other and further business that may come before the board. By order of Clerk of the Board, Kelly S. Vaccaro, dated November 29th, 2021.
Thank you. Before I start asking for comments, I was going to ask Ron Caponera just to give a quick overview again.
All right, thanks, Matt. The 2022 budget is $170,451 and $451,466. It carries a 2% levy decrease from 2021 budget, combined with our taxable property values going up of $389 million. Your tax rate will go down 6%. What does that mean? The average tax rate of $5.35 will be down from $5.69, or a 34 cents per thousand savings from this year's 2022 budget. On an average home in the county, which is at $270,389, your taxes will go down by $92. The budget has no use of cash in the general fund or fund balance for the second year in a row. It is using $850,000 out of the road and fund, but then again, there's no cash being used to balance this budget from the general fund. There are no cuts in services or staffs in this budget as in the years before, and all the raises and everything that, according to the unions and non-union, are in this budget. So be it, Chairman.
Okay. Are there any comments from supervisors?
You have a comment. I have a question. This is I think the first time I've noticed. Is there are raises built in for elected officials? Is that what that's what that first section is?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I just hadn't seen that before. Was that
Yeah.
discussed at any of? I think there was like that salary review committee meeting where we talked about raises. Has this been discussed before in a public meeting?
It had been discussed in the budget work group. I believe it has been discussed in committee. I'm not sure. Maybe the finance committee.
Yeah. Supervisors has not received a raise since 2010. So we felt it's time to do that. So.
And we had the ability to do it. I mean, all those years from 2010 till, we haven't really had that ability.
We did discuss it in finance, Matt, also, and
budget review several times on how we were going to do it and when.
I will say that I've heard from both sides of the aisle, and I didn't hear anything negative from either side, so. Any other comments about the budget? Supervisor Holtling.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone. Ron Caponera, we're going to be sad to lose you. Thanks for another great budget. And I think it was really a feat to, have the budget in these years with raises, not just to elected positions, but also through a lot of our unions getting rid of the step raise system and a lot of those things, and yet still seeing a overall tax decrease. So great work to everyone. And I strongly support this budget. Thank you all for your hard work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Supervisor Bury.
I want to thank you guys for working so hard on the budget for the last couple of years. We've all been under a lot of stress, but especially the folks at 401. You did a tremendous job. And this budget proves that you really did keep an eye on the bottom line and you're delivering a tax cut to the people. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Supervisor.
Absolutely. Thank everybody who was involved in this. It's a good result. Very good job.
Thank you. Any other comments? Any other comments? Any other comments?
We haven't heard from Ray. Is he on here?
Ray Stats?
Ray Stats.
I am, and I'd like to thank you very much for finally putting a raise through. I've also brought this up a couple times in the past. It's been several years since we agreed to do it, many years ago, and it never happened. So I'm glad you could include in this budget without affecting the tax rate. And I do appreciate everything Ron has done, and Matt yourself as well. And we certainly are going to miss Ron when he's gone. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor. Any other comments? Kelly, is there any public on?
No, no public signed up, sir.
Okay, with that, I will close the public hearing. And we will vote on this resolution as part of our full board meeting. So everybody, if you need to sign off, you need to sign back on to the full board meeting. Going to call the Board of Supervisors meeting to order. Please rise for a moment of silent prayer followed by the salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the
To the
republic
republic
for
for
which
which
it
it
stands,
stands,
one
one
nation,
nation,
under
under
God,
God, indivisible,
indivisible, with
with
liberty
liberty
and justice for all.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to request the clerk call the roll.
Call the
Back.
roll. Here.
Weigelt,
Here.
Leader,
Here.
Benvenuto,
Here.
Stats,
Here.
Adams,
Here.
Metler,
Here.
Collins,
Here.
Riley,
Here.
Eldridge,
Here.
Fury,
Here.
Kirsten,
Here.
Ligonia,
Here.
Sterling,
Here.
Mia, Chimitas,
Here.
Mussman,
Here.
Scalera,
Here.
Fuzzy,
Here.
Holtling,
Sorry, here.
okay, that is all I hear. Okay, Morel,
Here.
Nat,
Here.
Skoda,
Present.
3461 present, 74 absent. We have a quorum.
Okay, thank you. I need a motion to pay the bills, accept the treasurer's report, and file the minutes within the clerk's office.
So moved.
Second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I'd like to request the clerk read the resolutions.
Okay, we've asked our outgoing supervisors to sponsor the resolutions. So resolution 438 of 2021 to 449 of 2021 by Supervisor Meter.
Chairman, I offer these resolutions for adoptions and thank you.
I'll second. Gonna miss you, Patsy.
Miss all yous.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 450 of 2021 to 461 of 2021 by Supervisor Fury.
Mr. Chairman, I offer these resolutions for adoption.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thanks, Rob.
Opposed? Carried.
Gonna miss you too, Supervisor Bury. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Yes, Rob.
No. For resolution 462 of 2021 to 473 of 2021 by Mike Supervisor Benvenuto, sorry.
For one last time, Mr. Chairman, I submit these resolutions for adoption.
I will second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, Mike.
Opposed?
Thank you, Michael.
We'll miss you, Mikey.
Well, don't forget we have a year-end meeting too, so hopefully all
Okay.
get on there.
Do I have to go to that?
Yeah,
Yes, you have to go.
No, Mike, we're going to dinner.
I thought you're buying the drinks, aren't you, Mike?
Okay.
resolution 474 of 2021 to 484 of 2021 by Supervisor Sterling.
Mr. Chairman, I offer these resolutions for adoption.
I'll second it. motion.
All in favor?
Sarah,
Opposed?
you've been great. Thank you.
Carried.
That's it, Chairman.
Okay, thank you. I just would like to thank all of the supervisors for the hard work during the course of the year during some trying times. I also want to thank our budget work group who put together the budget. Jim Guzzi, Ron Knott, myself, Supervisor Holt, Rick Scalera, Art Basson, Michael Reardon, sometimes Elena DeFeo-Keen when we needed her. So I think, we did a good job this year, and I was happy to work with everyone, and hopefully we're going to keep that team together moving forward to continue to do a good job.
Hey, Matt, I'm just asking, did the budget have to be a roll call vote, or it's just a standard vote?
We usually do a roll call vote on a budget. I want to hear Ray Stats vote yes.
Our attorney's back on, Rob Fitzsimmons.
Yeah, we've usually done a roll call vote. I don't think it's a technical requirement, but we can.
We did a roll call because Ray always voted no, but last year he voted yes. We didn't.
That's
we
right.
did a roll call.
We can certainly do one. Are we ready?
I would just like to thank everybody for recognizing my objections. And finally, this year, I will absolutely support the budget, as I did last year, if you remember correctly.
Yes.
But I am very happy to support this budget. Thank you.
Okay.
I think we were all shocked last year when Ray did that. So are we ready?
So should we do it, Rob, or are we good?
Why don't we do it if we're ready? That way it's in the books.
Okay. Go ahead, Kelly.
You ready? Basson,
Yes.
Weigelt,
Yes.
Leader,
Yes.
Benvenuto,
Yes.
Stats.
Absolutely, yes, thank you.
Big smiley face. Adams,
Yes.
Mettler,
Yes.
Collins,
Yes.
Riley,
Enthusiastic, yes.
Eldridge,
Yes.
Fury,
Yes.
Kirsten,
Yes.
Ligonia,
Yes.
Sterling,
Yes.
Mia, Chamidas,
Yes.
Mussman,
Yes.
Scalera,
Yes.
Guzzi,
Yes.
Holtling,
Yes.
Morel,
Yes.
Not,
Yes.
Skoda,
Yes.
3461 A and 74 nay. Budget passes.
Thank you. Do any supervisors have any other business to bring to the board? Okay. Oh, Supervisor Not.
Maybe you had it on your list, but I wanted you to introduce our new controller if you weren't going to do that.
No, that was next on my list.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me. All right, with that, I wanted to introduce our new Public Works Commissioner, Ray Jorkowski, who's on this call or on this conference. I think a lot of you know Ray, or most of you know Ray. Welcome aboard, Ray.
Thank you very much, Chairman. I appreciate it. Looking forward to working with the county and the staff moving forward in the future.
So when's your effective date?
January 3rd. Be
Okay,
starting
good. I
officially
can still get some town work out of you.
Yes. Yeah. Reach out to me tomorrow. We'll get things worked out.
All right. And I also want to welcome Jim Bragg, who started on Monday. He's on this virtual meeting as well. I want to welcome him, and Ron's been working with him, bringing him around and introducing him to different department heads, getting them familiar. Welcome, Jim.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
And also on Monday, our new MIS director started. Chris Sweet, who we had voted on at the previous meeting, but he started on beginning of December. So we're starting a new team, or part of a new team. In terms of board appointments, as chair, I want to appoint Rick Rector to the IDA, Columbia County IDA. And prior to adjournment, I'd like to take a moment of silence for Reggie Crowley, Reggie was a former supervisor from the town of Copake. He was a former sheriff's deputy at one time, and he most recently, at his passing, was our Stop DWI coordinator for Columbia County. So if we could all take a moment of silence.
And thank you for doing this, Chairman.
Thank you. Okay. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
I,
Opposed? Right, before we go, I just wanted to, we're trying to schedule a meeting to talk about emergency management for the full Board of Supervisors. We're waiting to hear back from Sheriff-elect Kraft, but tentatively, we're looking at the 20th of December. It's a Monday at 3 p.m. So just put that down on your calendar. Hopefully, he'll be able to, he and the undersheriff-elect will be able to join us, and we can have an open discussion about emergency management.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, are you planning on having a vote on this issue this year?
I'm not sure yet. We can see how this develops and how the conversation goes. But the one thing I did hear loud and clear from supervisors and others is that they wanted more time to vet the issue.
Yeah, I think making a new department is a big decision, and I'd certainly like to have more information before we make that vote.
Okay.
And if I could just advocate along those lines, I do think, I think more time, and I thank you for slowing it down. I think it should wait until when the sheriff-elect, I think it's great to have an information session with all of us and the sheriff-elect and Bubba Harrison, but I do think the actual vote should wait until the sheriff-elect is actually the sheriff and can, advocate and speak from that position. So that would be my request. We can see how the 20th goes, but I think it's important that we wait until the sheriff-elect takes office to make any decision regarding that office. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you all.
see ya.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
all.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. All that good stuff.
Merry
You
Christmas.
said, happy eggnog.
We'll see everybody at the